video, we're gonna talk a little bit about composting. We are juicing next week, so we're juicing about 30 tons of pears, and we need space to dump all the pumice, all the spent, crushed pears after the juice has been extracted. And I have this big pile here that we layer in with the pear pumice. And behind me is right where I want to dump it, which is finished compost that's been sitting there for 2 years. So that's what we're up to today. First thing I'm going to work on is just pulling all the weeds off the top of this pile so that when I start scooping it, I'm not going to be dealing with those weeds in spreading and loading. Now that I've got all the weeds pulled, I'm going to go ahead and take as much of this as I can out into the orchard and mulch trees, and we'll see how far we get with that.
It's good to be spreading this compost in the fall, and that really prevents a big flush of nitrogen in the spring, which can cause a lot of vigorous growth, and that can cause fire blight. So after that pile is taken care of and spread, we have stockpiled a lot of green waste, so a bunch of weeds and all the bedding from the chickens, the donkeys, and the sheep into one big pile. I don't turn it, I don't really want it to break down, and it just sits there ready to be mixed in with the pumice. And the pumice is all this pear pulp after all the juice is extracted, and we layer that in with all of this green material. And we really need that because the pumice is actually pretty challenging to break down. So having this about 50-50 by volume really does help break it down, and then we just let it pile up for a year.
Well, all the juice is in tank fermenting, and this is the very last little bit of pumice that I'm going to add to this now. Pretty big pile, and I'll mix it in with the last of the manure and green debris. That'll make a really nice pile, about 10-15 yards of compost for us to use in a couple of years.
The final step in our composting process that's integrated in with the pear harvest and fermentation for our perry is collecting all the pectin, the slurry that we get when we treat with enzyme and then cold settle. We want to get rid of that because it creates a haze in the cider, and it has a lot of nutrients in it and a lot of moisture that really do help with the composting process.